Six Sports Cards, brought to you by Windy City Sports Cards.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with Joe from Obvious Shirts. You know, the guys that do our merch for Windy City Sports Cards. We're going to do a little baseball vintage break. Obviously, spring training just started, so I'm going to kick it off with a little vintage baseball. And Joe's been a card collector for a long time. What kind of got you into collecting cards, Joe?
Well, I was late 80s baby, so I grew up in the 90s. I think that was kind of a pinnacle time for sports card collecting, so I got into it very naturally with my grandfather and my dad. They passed down cards at a young age, and then I used baseball card collecting. I mean, being a business owner and entrepreneur, I've always kind of had that business focus. So that was like the stock market for 10-year-olds, you know. So I treated it as a collection, but I also used it to try to upgrade my cards and trade. And then it became a prize for having a good baseball game or getting good grades. The prize was always like a box of baseball cards. So it was super motivating. I treated it half as a collector, and then the other half cards I would trade with my friends to try to, you know, either trade up or get the players I wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about memories and caring about the sports you're into, right? So I think everyone kind of has their own sport that they really like to collect. So what's your favorite sport you like collecting? Baseball the most?
Yeah, definitely baseball. So when I was growing up in the, let's call it early mid 90s, I played shortstop, and a lot of, obviously I'm a diehard Cub fan, but a lot of people don't know, you know, there wasn't a really good shortstop in the mid 90s for the Cubs. There was Rhino and Mark Grace, Sosa, Kerry Wood. But my dad took me to a White Sox game because he had company tickets, and I fell in love with Derek Jeter because the Yankees were in town, and he took me to the Sox-Yankees game. And ever since I was like 8 years old, which was Derek's rookie year in 1996, I fell in love with Derek Jeter. He had an awesome game, and so he's kind of been my guy, role model, what have you. I try to emulate how he played, even wearing his number 2 all throughout childhood and into college. But he would be the player I collected, and then outside of Derek Jeter, just Cubs. So like Derek Jeter, Sammy Sosa. 98 was a great year for card collecting because of the home run race, and it's good to see cards come back because I feel like when I was growing up, they were big, and then I feel like from 2005 to 2015, I kind of like maybe hit a dip. So it's cool with the new platforms and obviously the internet and all the social media apps that it's kind of made a resurgence.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you know, one of our good partners is obviously Hit Parade, so we're gonna break a box of Hit Parade vintage baseball. So let's see what we get, guys.
So you said there's
10 boxes in here. Okay, so each box is gonna have one card of vintage.
Let's just maybe get them all pretty looking.
Yeah.
Now, where I might be speaking out of turn or out of knowledge, out of ignorance, but where can people get these? Can people get these exact boxes or no?
Yeah, so you can obviously get them directly from us. We're a certified Hit Parade dealer, but you can also obviously go on their website, which is Dave and Adams. So they're a huge repacker, and Hit Parade is one of their repacks that they do. So.
All right, I'm gonna dive. I can't even contain my excitement anymore, so I'm gonna dive right in.
Let's see, first box.
First box. I saw you do the cross. Oh, that's.
Yeah, either way.
See, I don't even know if I'm damaging anything or.
You're all good. So we're teaching Joe how to break here.
First break. I'm a card break virgin. Look at how beautiful this. Look at this. I think I opened it. All right, so there's definitely a right and a wrong way to do this, so bear with me. Okay. You grab. All right. And then what do you look for?
Slide the other way, yep. So
is that the bottom?
That's the bottom.
Oh boy, and these are all graded.
Yep, all graded. So it's a 5.
Oh!
Carl. Look at
wow. 1961 Topps?
Yeah.
That's a great card. Oh my god, dude, that's a 5. That's really good for 1961. So, what somebody would bid on that?
Well, they would do it. So if we did a real break, they would pre-bid different, either a team, they'd pick
Holy
their team or
crap.
pick their, player. Some people do pick your player. So in a real break, what we would do is normally open it up for bidding on teams or players.
And the bidding is before the card's revealed.
Correct.
Okay, that card's probably at least like $500 or $600.
Yep.
Maybe even more because it's a 5. This is so much fun. Oh my god. All right. See, it kind of should I go from the bottom up
Go
maybe?
to the top is better.
Oh, I just saw the word Garrick. Oh shit. Whoa, 7
PSA 8.
PSA 8. So this is a remake, obviously.
1973 tops.
That is so cool. This card is 42 years old. Still. PSA 8. So where does Hit Parade get these cards from?
So they research them. They kind of put out flyers on. They buy stuff from other vendors. They'll buy stuff from individuals. They'll put out kind of feelers for people when they're looking for cards. They'll put bounties on cards. And that's pretty much what they do. So that's how they'll pack them. They'll search out the cards. They'll get the cards and then they repack them.
They won't put like a 61 Mantle in there, would they?
Oh yeah.
They will.
Oh yeah. There's actually a video of someone who just said, I think it was a actual guy who might have been a Cubs fan, who actually got, I think it was a Mickey Mantle card the other day. And it was a golden ticket. So that's basically the hit. Normally they'll put a gold ticket in the box.
Oh wow. Oh, what do you know? Another upside downer.
You'll get there, Joe.
I'm learning as I'm going. Ooh,
Nice.
that's a
4.
that's a famous one. That's a
Yeah.
4. 1969 Reggie Jackson.
Take that all day long.
Whoa. That is a beautiful card. And it's probably a 4. Why? Because of the centering?
Yeah, the centering definitely. So you can see the white. There's more white on this side than that side. Closer
But
look.
the
corners
conditions
are a little
really-
rounder.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the centering is the biggest thing on that card, for sure.
Is this a rookie?
I'm not sure. 70. No. So
68.
68 was his rookie year.
Damn.
That's a sweet card.
That's like one that they show in, that's a highlight card that you'll see like on a cover. Like, do they still do Beckett? I was a big Beckett guy back in the day, but that's a cover. That card's, I've seen that in many places. So I think there's something to it. Do you want to do any of these?
No, all you, buddy.
Dude, this is a
I'm
dream
here
come
for the
true.
man.
It's the greatest day of my life. How is my unveiling skills need a little bit of work?
You're getting there. Oh.
All right, 1960. This is our oldest card yet.
Very
Whoa. Jim Cat,
Yeah.
rookie
Rookie
star.
That's a sweet card.
That is a very sweet card. Wow, that came out really good. That's an excellent 5. Washington Senators. I didn't even know they did this. This is so cool.
Yeah. It's all about memories, man.
Yeah, it is. Sure is. I don't have any memories from the 60s because I was negative 20, 28. But
That makes 2 of us.
yeah,
But that's originally, card collecting was all about having memories, right? I think it's
Totally.
changed more so now than it has in the past.
well, what's cool is that, like, how I mentioned earlier, I was a 90s kid. People my age now are having kids, and they're reintroducing. It's like a family affair again, because they're reintroducing
Yeah.
it to their kids. Hit Parade, I've never heard of you before, but I really like what you're doing. All right, I know that this will be the top because I can feel now I'm getting a little bit better. It's PSA 72. Look at see what I'm doing now. An 8.
Nice. That's an 8.
Steve Carlton traded.
Oh, nice.
So what's the because like Topps traded like that's like that's a thing I remember
yeah.
like
Yeah.
you'd have the back of the card. This is older, but on the back of the card it'd be like 751 TT.
Yep.
So what is that? That's just in production. They got traded.
Yeah.
And so they would make a new one,
Yep.
or they go back and.
Yeah.
That's a
exactly
beautiful
it.
for 1972. That's an 8's a great
awesome.
grade. That's a cool card, and they don't do this anymore
No.
to trade it on there. I kind of like that better.
Yeah.
All right, we
That's
have
a
5
classic.
boxes to go to get our Mickey Mantle.
Let's go. I think we can do it.
Who was your favorite player growing up?
So
Cubs and then non-Cubs.
yeah, so growing up, definitely I grew up on the Northwest side, so definitely a Cubs fan, but also growing up in the age that I grew up in the early mid-90s, right? So on the Cubs side, I mean, you get of course Sosa, Mark Grace,
Rhino,
Cubs, Steve Maddox, obviously the Sox, Frank Thomas, Paul Konerko, Robin Ventura. Those were all like it was a great year regardless of who you rooted for. I think in both sides of town for players at that time. You know, early mid '90s, late '90s even. A lot of great players.
All right, SGC. Tell us a little bit about SGC as compared to. So I mean, this might be an old one.
Well, SGC, so they call it a tuxedo for a reason.
59.
With the black and white. So SGC is basically
Oh boy.
one lower. Oh.
Oh. I love that they have his name Bob Clemente.
Yeah. So that's a perfect card. So a lot of people like the older cards in SGC because they call it a tuxedo because it kind of it makes it stand out a little more versus PSA because you got the black and white, right?
And is SGC, are they better at older cards? Are they more credible with the older cards? Like, the viewers probably already know this, but what's the main difference between SGC, PSA, and then like BVG?
Yeah, so when you're looking
That's
at
a beautiful card.
Today's grading market, PSA is probably at the top of the chain, right? And
And why is that?
they just consider their value, the card holds the value the most if it's a PSA graded card.
Does that mean the PSA grading is more strict?
They would say, yeah, but I think so. Their grading standards versus SGC are varying in terms of centerings, corners. They all grade differently, just like Beckett. So Beckett's grading also, but this kind of gold standard right now is PSA. A lot of the vintage cards, I think people like to go with the SGC. Just
I
because
do.
It looks better.
I do like that look
Yeah.
when you compare it to.
But
PSA.
market value, in terms of market value, you're definitely going to hold your value higher with PSA graded cards. And that's just kind of what the standard is now.
That's just the industry.
Yeah, and it can change, obviously, as time goes by. But,
I think that Roberto Clemente is my favorite card of the bunch.
oh, for sure. I mean, that one, the Reggie Jackson's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we have a good bunch. Alrighty.
Oh,
Another.
tuxedo?
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
Let's go to the.
1.5. So this is going to be like an old, I think, a really old card.
This is gonna be my Mick. This is gonna be my Mick. Let's fucking go!
Yeah. There you go.
Holy shit.
Mano, baby. I'll take that in any grade.
Any grade. Any grade. 1960. That's a beautiful card.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. You spoke it and it came
I
true.
did. I did. I told you for the break. I said we're gonna get our Mickey. I think you might have said it first, but I that's the one guy I wanted.
Beautiful
Whoa. I might.
That looks, I mean, at a 1.5,
That's just because of that.
Yeah.
If it didn't have
it's
that,
got creases in it for sure. I
but
love that.
overall, centering's
Yeah.
perfect.
Corners aren't that bad. Wow. What
I
a
love
card.
that. I love this. That might have to come home with me.
Oh,
Bob!
we're okay.
We lost Bob. Sorry, guys. That's probably like
Good
it's probably
thing
like
it's in the case.
that's probably like walking through somebody's putt in terms of etiquette. That I just did a party foul. So I apologize. I'm a newbie.
Let's
Look
see
at the
if we can
Mick.
outdo this though.
I don't know. I don't know if
3 boxes left.
the Mick. The Mick. Hit Parade, you've been very good. Whew. You're way better at this. See if I can feel top. All right, I kind of like our progression. We already know it's a PSA. 63 Fleer. 5 grade.
That's
Whoa.
another classic.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Regarded as the best lefty pitcher possibly ever in some people's opinion. 1963. Whatever happened to Fleer?
Oh yeah, they're not. They're
That's
pretty
a-
much got gobbled up.
That's in great condition. What is Fanatics now the main player in cards?
Well, yeah, you got Fanatics is owned by Topps, so Topps, Fanatics, then you have Panini, which is obviously has the NFL license currently. So Topps' only license is with baseball. Right? They don't have all the license for all the leagues, right? So that's the other side of cards today, right? So if a card is not officially licensed by that league, it's not considered as valuable as a licensed card. But yes, Fanatics and Topps is definitely at the top of the market for sure in terms of what they have and their abilities and what they do. And so
Got another tuxedo coming. 50. Okay, this is our oldest card. 56 Topps. 2.5. Oh shit. Oh baby.
Ernie!
This is a granddaddy. Look at this.
Holden Ernie at Obvious Shirts.
Oh man,
Doesn't get any better than
I can
that.
feel his spirit right now. Okay, gray back. I wonder if there's differentiation there then.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that. Look that up.
Holy shit.
What are the odds of that? Hitting Ernie at Obvious. Unbelievable.
It was meant to be. This is a gem. When was his rookie year? 56 is awfully close.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got that.
Crease.
Damn. That. Other than that, man. Okay, the Ernie. I think they're just because of bias. The Ernie probably takes the cake over Mr. Mantle over there.
Last box.
Last one. This has been an absolute pleasure. I can't believe they do this. We have like, I mean, this lineup of cards right here is ridiculous. I've never seen this many valuable cards in one setting in front of me in my life. Nice job, Hit Parade. All right, our last guy. Oh, I'm gonna make sure the red card doesn't. I really have not gotten any better. My 10th one was not any better than my first. Yeah.
We'll get you there.
All right. I don't know if. All right. So we got another SGC. We just want 2 years older. 54 Bowman.
Oh, that's a good year card.
That's a 3.5. Phil Rizzuto.
Oh,
Made very famous by all of our Billy Madison fans out there.
yes.
Spell Rizzuto. 54 Bowman. Whoa.
How awesome, man.
Wow. Mike, this was such a pleasure.
Dude, you brought us some good luck, Joe.
Do you think we did okay? How did we do?
Oh, we killed it.
Okay.
I mean, look at those.
Wow.
Classic cards right there.
That was so much fun.
Let's review here. We got a Lou. That's a sweet card, right? We got the Carl, the Reggie.
Yeah, that's top tier.
You got the Jim. That's an awesome card. Love the Steve Carlton.
We got
The Bob.
Yeah.
The Robert Clemente.
greatest right field arm, greatest outfield arm probably ever.
The Mickey Mantle. Sweet card. Sandy Koufax. And the great Ernie
Mr.
Banks. Mr. Cubs.
The GOAT.
And then we got the
Bill-
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison special.
So these are awesome cards. Everyone, I think it got better as we went.
They did.
I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, we probably would have been good at just with one of these cards, hitting one of these cards out of this box.
Holy crap.
I mean, these are all legend cards here.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get any, like, we got all All-Stars and Hall of Famers.
Yep, 100%. So we'll do many more of these to come. Hopefully we'll have a great summer of baseball coming up here in Wrigleyville. And obviously also on the south side, we don't want to forget about our Sox. But looking forward to some more breaks with Joe here at Obvious Shirts.
Whenever you want.
So stay tuned and level up. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.